I'm a night owl. I'll do a craft, and then right now I have my kids are asleep. Was really thinking about like bed routine, right, for kids. And I love spending time with them, and but I'm like I also need to recharge, right? And I think that's also important. And I try to spend time with my friends, and luckily this weekend we're gonna go get some foot massages, a dinner, and a date. My husband's gonna watch the girls. A bed routine for kids I think is so important because it like it just gives them so many like benefits. They're more productive during the day. They're less likely to be like cranky if they know what's expected of them, or like getting mad when you tell them, okay, it's bedtime, you gotta go to bed. Like they're less likely to throw a fit. And looking for my tripod because I'm like my hands hurt. I have carpal tunnel, and when I hold the phone, sometimes I don't know, my hands just start to hurt. My 8-year-old daughter Bella, she always tries to push it a little bit longer by asking like questions, like, but usually the latest is 9 o'clock, so that gives me at least 2 hours. And also it gives my husband, like, if he wants to play video games, I'm like, go for it, because we kind of just like also need our because I feel like we're both grinding throughout the day. I'm like taking care of the girls. He's going to work. He's coming home to work. And I'm like, and then, we spend time as a family. Usually, as much as I can, I try to have dinner like as a family, but, it's not always possible. You go play with your friends because I know he likes to play online. And I like to do my crafts, or I used to like going live a lot, but with pregnancy, I don't really like playing video games because I get motion sickness. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take a break for now, and I'll go back to it sometime. My me time is my mental health time. If you don't have a set schedule for your kids, highly recommend it. And sometimes it does take some time for them to like get used to, like, that's the red set the rules, like after this time there's no more TV, you can read a book, and if they're little there's still no more TV. We can play like a soft quiet game, things like that. I feel like those are helpful. I used to be a nanny, and I don't want to say I'm an expert on like whatever, but I feel like I learned so much from like being a nanny and then taking some classes and things like that, and having my own kids. I mean, every kid is different. Having a heavy meal, you guys, goes a long way for kids. I try to stuff my kids at night. I'm like, you're gonna eat this and that. And if it's just a light meal or like cereal or something at the end of the night, I'm like, you're gonna eat that before you go to bed. Obviously, give a little break time. It really benefits them, and it benefits us, like as parents. It gives us a little bit of like quiet time. And I think having those set rules for our kids will be really helpful when this baby comes. Like when this one comes, I feel like our life is going to be turned upside down for a couple of months. So in recap, if you have kids, or if you're going to have kids, plan to have a set schedule. Like if that's something that I can recommend to everybody, like I totally would. Set schedule. Also, when it comes to meals, offer whatever you're eating. I don't know. I feel like there's just so many little things that I'm like,